All right, so let's talk a little bit about how you get graded in your interviews. So depending on the company, typically they may have anywhere from about 4 to 5 scores. Fours are also known as strong must hires. You did a really good job, quality problem solving. You came up with an optimal solution. If it's a coding question, you coded quickly. And inspirational communication. So what does inspirational communication mean exactly? Some companies define it as, it really inspires others to work with you. You ask really good clarifying questions. You understand the question, you answer it, and you're also able to defend your answer. Some interviewers like to be hard asses, and they kind of, try to probe, right? They're like, why did you make that decision? Why are you doing this? And if you're able to defend that answer accurately, and be confident in your defense, sometimes that does come off as inspirational communication as well. But at the same time, this score it's actually extremely rare. And you don't really need to be perfect to get offers. You just need to be good enough. So everyone should be targeting 3s, right? Everyone should be targeting higher decisions. So higher decisions, usually this means you had decent problem solving, you had a viable solution. If it was a coding solution, you coded within time. If it was a system design question, you designed the system in time, and you had strong communication, right? Are you talking through your thought process with the interviewer? Are you bouncing ideas off of them to make sure that you're on the right track? Are you asking clarifying questions to alleviate any ambiguity in the problem solving portion? That's going to be a higher decision there. Now, a 2 is typically what a no hire. No hire, you maybe gave a good effort and you did have decent communication, but maybe you didn't quite reach a solution, or maybe it was suboptimal. Again, a 2 or a 2+ is not a failure. It doesn't necessarily mean you failed the entire interview, but it's an awareness builder, right? If you do get a 2, or in a mock interview, or if someone tells you that oh, maybe your system design round wasn't good after a live interview with a company, now you know what to work on, right? And it's still not impossible to get hired with a 2. I have seen people get a mixes of 3s and 2s, and maybe 1 3 offsets a 2, and things like that. And so it's still not impossible to get hired with a 2. But if you do receive one of these scores, it doesn't mean it's the end of the world. You want to make sure that you're aware of it, you're aware of what round this happened in, and so that you're able to practice it and make it and turn it into a 3. And 1 strong no hire, also extremely rare. This only happens if you don't get to a solution at all, you had a poor attitude, you didn't give too much effort, or maybe you didn't communicate throughout the process, right? So again, this is also extremely rare, but also if you do get a 1 for whatever reason, also an awareness builder, right? Again, 1s and 2s, these are going to be your awareness builders in terms of identifying where your weaknesses are, so that you can practice it and get your strengths, right? And it is normal to be nervous, right? Initially, any interview that you do is a nerve-wracking time. And so that's why we always recommend you to interview with your tier 2 companies first, because there's less on the line, right? If you don't get an offer from this company, well, it was your tier 2 company anyway, right? On the other hand, if a tier 1 company or a target company is the first company you're interviewing with, there's a lot of pressure there, right? Not only is, let's say that you took some time off and you're devoting your time to interview prep and you're not working right now. Not only is there a stress of, I need this job, but also it's my number 1, target company. Plus it's an interview setting. So you don't want to put yourself in a situation where you have so many factors that are going to be nerve-wracking or nervous to you. You want to make sure to practice enough times so that you're able to tackle these problems with confidence. And you'll have that data, right, to show that you know the material, right? So again, release products early, which is your interview performance, and iterate often as you receive feedback. Continuously grade yourself, be honest, be self-critical, and make sure that you're at a comfortable place before proceeding to the interview process.
Want to become a software engineer at Google? You can, like thousands of our students. You just need to learn from those who've already cleared Faang interviews. At Interview Kickstart, our interview prep courses are developed and taught live by 150+ instructors from Tier 1 companies like Google and Facebook. Our courses are tailored to help you crack software engineering domain interviews, including backend, full stack, machine learning, embedded systems, data science, and more. To learn more, book your free webinar slot today